Hey guys, it's Alexandra and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my top beauty products for 2019. Yes, my top beauty products, the best of the best, my absolute favorites. I have skincare, a bunch of makeup, and I also have a perfume that I wanted to share with you guys. So we're just going to be talking about all things beauty today. I am really excited, and this was a little bit of a challenge. I really decided to just choose things that I use every single day. I've repurchased multiple times and that I can't live without. These are really the best of the best, and there were so many amazing products that came out in 2019. So this is stuff that I definitely recommend to you guys, and again, everything will be in the description down below. If you want to click on it, check it out, read about it, purchase it, all that stuff is in the description. I also want to take this moment to really apologize. I am so disappointed in myself beyond belief. Again, it was a little bit out of my control, but basically I said that I'm going to be doing 12 days of Christmas, so posting from December 12th all the way up to Christmas every single day. I was doing great. I had pre-filmed videos, and then I had 4 days literally off. Like, I didn't have work, I didn't have school, nothing. Like, I was just going to straight out film, bang so much out that weren't really vlogs, more like sit down videos that I wanted to film, such as this one. And of course I got the stomach virus. Not only that, I lost my voice. Not only that, I had a sore throat. So there was absolutely no way for me to film. Of course, again, that was out of my control, and I don't want to really go on and on about that. It happened. It is what it is. We're here. I just wanted to apologize because I know I promised that I would be filming, but that's what happened. It is what it is. But I'm back, I'm good, and we're going to be posting. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button to join my little fam. And also don't forget to click the little notification bell so you guys don't miss out whenever I post another video. So without further ado, let's hop right into my top beauty products of 2019. Alrighty, so moving on to skincare, the first item I have is something that I naturally use first in my skincare routine, and that is the Tatcha, the Deep Cleanse. I love this so much. I actually have to open this up because I ran out of my other one this morning. This is something that I tried out around May of this year, and I fell in love. I use it every day, morning and night. It just takes off everything that needs to be taken off. I am someone who really sticks to a specific skincare routine, and if something works with my skin, I use it. I did struggle with really bad acne in high school, and I still have a little bit of texture and scarring, but I really want to maintain as clear of a skin as I possibly can. So I decided to try out this cleanser, and I'm not joking, within a week I saw a really big difference in my skin. My skin was never dry. It removed every single last bit of dirt and makeup I have. Obviously I take off my makeup beforehand. I'm somebody who's really good with that. As I just said, I really take care of my skin. So I haven't slept in my makeup or haven't like not taken it off in over 4 years, which is really big to me and something I definitely take pride in, because I think that sleeping with your makeup is absolutely horrible. Whether I'm wearing a full face of makeup or a little bit of tinted moisturizer, I always take it off at the end of the day and wash my face. Super important. Doesn't matter how tired I am, what the case is, I always do that. And this is definitely something that I feel like everybody should try out. I think the ingredients are absolutely amazing. I do have pretty sensitive skin as to breakouts, and this does not break me out, and I really love this product. Okay, so I just realized I'm going to be saying I love this product. Obviously I love everything that I'm talking about. Okay, moving on, I do have this eye cream. This is the Biosense Squalane Peptide Eye Gel. Alrighty, so I was using a bunch of different eye creams before this one, and I started noticing like white little dots underneath my eyes, and my eyes were always constantly dry, and it didn't matter how much eye cream I would put on. So I decided to go to Sephora and ask one of the workers at Sephora if they could help me out, and she suggested this. So basically all the other eye creams that I were using, were not absorbed at all by my skin. So what was happening with that, I was getting these white little dots under my eyes because it was also too thick. So it was just like not working. I was getting these little like white glands. It was not cute, not working. My under eyes were always dry. I definitely talked about this on my channel, and it was just like a big no-no. So I started to use this. I absolutely love it. I think I've repurchased it like 3-4 times. My under eye area is never dry. It's really nice, lightweight, all natural products, and again, definitely something that I recommend. Moving on to my moisturizer, yet again another Tatcha product. So right now I'm using this cute little mini. Of course, if I get a mini in a set or I get a free sample at Sephora, whatever the case is, I love it. Oh, I love this so much. I love how Tatcha products smell in general. It just smells so clean. But I use this as my everyday moisturizer morning and night. It is very lightweight on my skin. It makes it look absolutely super hydrated and nourished. It looks great under my makeup. It keeps my skin hydrated, and I mean, that's all that I look for in a moisturizer. Again, I tried this out, I think at the end of 2018, and I've been using it non-stop ever since. I've repurchased the big one like 5 times. I mean, I really like this product, and I recommend it to a lot of people. I do think there are a lot of good moisturizers out there on the market, but for me, I use a moisturizer for a month and then my skin just gets dry again. Like, it just doesn't work. I do have combination skin, so I have dry areas, I have oily areas, and this just really works for me. Even if I'm not wearing makeup, I just pop this on always, and my skin just looks so hydrated and nice, and I do get compliments on it, which is something that I never thought I would, especially with my skin and how insecure I was about it, and still I am every day trying to fix it and make it the best that it could be. So the last 2 skincare products I have are little masks. So the first one I have is this Glam Glow Hydrating Treatment Mask. Oh my goodness, this is freaking amazing. If I'm having really dry skin, whatever the case may be, I go ahead, do this little mask, and it's like my skin is transformed. I'm not even joking. It's not dry anymore. It's like, I don't know. That's literally, the smell is a little bit intimidating at first, but I did get used to it. But if you have really dry skin, this is really great for that. Now, this product. I never thought I would be talking about this product just because for months on YouTube I heard Summer Fried is just so good. Oh my god, I don't know what is in this mask. I don't know what it does. It just transforms my skin. It brings it back from the dead. I'm like, alright. So I was at Sephora. I think I got this on... When did I get this? I got this at like the VIB sale, I think it was. And I was like, alright, let me get a mini. Let me try this, I had to look what it was, the jet lag mask. Let me see what the hype is about. Alright guys, this literally brings my skin back from the dead. I don't know what it is. It's obviously the ingredients, but it is amazing. If I'm just having really dull skin, I'm like, oh, I need a little bit boost in it, whatever it is. I do this mask and I do see a difference right away. So I am running low on this, and I got a little mini. It lasts a long way, and I do think this is incredible. So thank you to all the YouTubers who tried this, and I was like denying it. It's seriously really good. Okay, so that is all for like skincare products that I have. Those are like the top of the top, the best of the best. Definitely recommend it to all of you guys. So moving on to makeup. This category was very difficult, but I feel like I narrowed it down really well. So the first makeup product I have is my primer. So this is the Tatcha the Silk Canvas Primer. I don't know how many times I've repurchased this, probably 4 or 5 times. This is amazing. Again, another one I have to open just because I ran out of my other thing, which is nice. I ran out of both of these things at the same time. This is amazing. I do have really big pores, so I look for 3 things in a primer. First thing, to fill those pores. When I apply my foundation, my concealer, my BB cream, whatever it is, I don't want to have those giant pores. I really want it to be filled and have a smooth canvas applying all of that product. The second thing that I look for is something that does fill my pores but doesn't clog it, which is very hard to do. And 3, something that doesn't break me out. And this is incredible. I know I heard Jeffree Star talk about this, and I was like, that much for a primer? And the primer I was using before was pretty good, but I feel like it started to break me out, so I was like, alright, let me try a new one. And again, amazing. And I feel like since it is from a skincare company, it wasn't going to break me out. I knew I loved the Tatcha water cream. I knew I loved the deep cleansing balm. So I was like, all right, let me try this. And what did you know? I love it. I think it's amazing. So if you have really big pores and you're scared to try this, definitely try it. If you don't want to go ahead and splurge on this, they do have little mini ones like this. They sell for $20, or you could ask for a little sample. I'm sure they will give it to you at Sephora. Moving on to foundation. So this was the hardest because I am a foundation junkie. I've tried out so many foundations in 2019. So many that I loved, so many that I didn't. That is definitely my area. I love trying out new foundations, but these 2 were the top of the top, ones I always repurchase, ones I love. I can't stop talking about. If somebody asks me what's my favorite foundation, these are the 2 that I'm recommending. So the first one is my favorite by far, and that is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage with SPF 50. Oh my gosh, how much I love this. I am actually wearing this on my skin right now. This does have medium to full coverage. I feel like I could apply a really, really light layer, and it does cover all my redness, does cover anything that I need to get covered. If I want it to be a little bit more full coverage, I go ahead and do another layer. It absolutely looks flawless. It doesn't come off my face. It lasts all day. I mean, this is just incredible. And it's quite funny because I tried this back in like 2018 and hated it. And here I am on like my 6th tube. So this is really the best of the best. I love this, and it does have SPF 50 as well, which is awesome. And then as for more of a full coverage foundation, if I don't want something for like everyday, this is what I tend to grab more for everyday. But if I'm going out, if I want a little bit of more full coverage, if I want to switch it up, something that is seriously such an amazing foundation is the Beauty Blender foundation. Absolutely amazing. This is so good. I've repurchased this multiple times. Again, the Beauty Blender foundation is a little bit more full coverage than this, but it's nothing that's extremely drying or makes it look cakey. Looks flawless, lasts beautiful throughout the day, and I really, really, again, love this foundation. So if I had to recommend 2 foundations from 2019, it would have to be these 2. So good. I got my best friend Alicia to try both of these, and she loves them as well. Okay, so moving on to concealer, I actually have 2 concealers. The first one I have is, of course, my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Again, I feel like so many people love this concealer. It really is so good. I use it for not only spot treatments whenever I have a little bit of breakouts. I do have a little bit of a darker shade because I like using a lighter shade underneath my eyes. I also use this underneath my eyes. Obviously, I just said that, but when I get any sort of concealer, I hate when my under eye area looks cakey. I hate when I get a bunch of the little lines. I hate when it builds up. I don't like when it starts cracking throughout the day, and this does not do this. This is seriously so amazing. I've repurchased like 10 tubes, and you definitely need to get your hands on this. Another really, really great concealer that I loved in 2019 is Kylie Jenner's Kylie Cosmetics Concealer. This is really, really good, you guys. I know they started selling this in Ulta. A lot of people have hits or misses about it. I love it. It lasts, it gets the job done. I've repurchased this multiple times, and when I was going through my makeup products for like my top of 2019, I was like, do I put this in there, do I not? And I'm like, I love this. I really do. I use it almost every single day, especially I do tend to use this one a little bit more, and I always use this underneath my eyes. I don't really use this for under my eyes. I use it for more correcting, or if I don't want to wear foundation or CC cream, I'll just use this, and it's really, really good. The formula is really nice. It lasts all day. It doesn't dry you out. It's just, in general, a really, really good concealer. So I didn't want to put that in my 2019 because if I look back at it, I do always keep grabbing it, and I don't feel like I talk about this enough because it's, again, really good. So the last liquid makeup product I have is the Cover FX, oh my gosh, I always mumble this, the Cover FX Custom Enhancing Drops, and this is in the shade Moonlight if you guys wanted to know. I love this so much. It is absolutely beautiful. There was a time this year that I stopped wearing highlighter for a little bit, and I just used this right on top of my foundation or under it, and it just gave me such a nice glow. I love how this looks like, and this is seriously so good. I feel like I use this every day, and I still have so much left, and I'm kind of worried it's going to expire soon, so I'm going to have to go buy another one, but I don't care because it's so good. Okay, so moving on to powder. So I was going back and forth between 2 powders. Which one should I put in this video? Because one half of the year I used one powder, the other half of the year I used another, and I did try out a bunch of different ones, but these 2 were definitely my top contenders. I decided to give the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder the spotlight. I started off using this, then I went ahead and started using the Huda Beauty powder. Let me grab it. Okay, so I just grabbed it. So then I went to the Huda Beauty powder, which is really, really good. I used the shade Pound Cake, but when I was like, which one do I like more? I kept leaning towards the Laura Mercier one. Again, this Huda Beauty one is absolutely amazing as well. But for like my personal top, it's the Laura Mercier one. Okay, so for bronzer, this bronzer is discontinued, but I love this bronzer so much, so of course I had to put it in this video. It is this MAC bronzing powder in Badiana Bronze. I hit pan, and I'm so sad because they don't make this, oh my gosh, they don't make this bronzer anymore. I love it. I am wearing it right now. I'm actually wearing a lot of these products right now, but they don't make this anymore, and it is so good. My mom and I both love it as well. She's on her last one as well, and we're just both really sad, but it's so good. It doesn't give off too much of an orangey tint. It also doesn't look dirty. It just gives me such a nice bronze look, and I do like to look very tan and bronze, so As for blush, I had to put in my Tarte blush, you guys know, and this is in the shade Seduce. This is just the Tarte Amazonian Clay blush. I love it, wear it every day, it's amazing, looks beautiful. I really, really like Tarte blushes in general, but the shade that I used the most was Seduce this year. As for highlighter, another really tough category. I felt like my toughest category was foundation, highlighter, eyeshadow palettes, which I am going to get into, in lipsticks, but all for separate reasons. So highlighters, I did kind of go back and forth between a bunch, but I decided to give it off to Kylie Jenner's pressed highlighting powder, and this is in Salted Caramel. I mean, not only, I don't want to blind you, so not only did I hit pan on this, I wear it all the time. I'm wearing it right now. I use it always for my everyday makeup routine when I'm just in a quick rush. I pop some on my nose, in my inner corner, on my cheeks, whatever it is. I love it. It's really, really good. And for a while, I denied that I didn't like it. One day I decided to grab it, and I just kept using it every single day, and I haven't stopped. Moving on to brow products, I didn't know if I should put brow products in this, but I was like, you know what? I love these items. Why not? Just quickly gonna talk about them. The first thing is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and then the Benefit Give Me Brow, which I use so much you guys can't even see. I have it in the shade number 2. These both products I used every single day to fill in my eyebrows. Amazing. They look so good. I love how both of these work together. Again, first I fill them in, then I set them with some brow gel. Moving on to eyeshadow palettes. So again, I just said this was another category that was really hard for me. I tried out so many different eyeshadow palettes this year, and I kind of rotated quite a lot through a bunch of them. And I was just like looking through them, I'm like, oh, I love this palette, but how many times did I use this? Oh, I love this palette. Oh my god, this is amazing. And the two that I kind of came down to are like not my all-time favorite palettes, because I do have like all-time favorites, but they're my favorites for 2019, and I did use them so much, and I enjoyed using them as well. So the first one is the Morphe and James Charles palette. So there are a bunch of colors in this I didn't use every day, but there are so many that I did. I kept going back to this palette, again, towards this side, and I did find myself to use this quite a lot. I love this palette. I think it worked really nicely. It was super easy to blend, and a lot of the colors are really beautiful. So the next palette is going to be the biggest shocker, I feel like, because I don't think this is a palette many people loved or many people raved about, which is really weird to me, but I love this palette, and it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Rivera palette. Oh my god, I love this palette so much. So okay, so funny I talk about just this palette. So I didn't really use a lot of the matte shades. I mean, I didn't even touch these three right over here ever. But these three and this last one I used a lot, but especially the top row. I found myself using these shimmer shades and metallic shades all the time whenever I was going out, whenever I was wearing eyeshadow and I didn't know what to pop on my lid. I was using these three and then more of the James Charles palette for my crease shades. But again, an amazingly beautiful palette. Love how these eyeshadows perform, especially the shimmers. Did you guys think I wasn't going to talk about my favorite mascaras? I feel like these are just so good. I've been using them for years, but I've never done like a top of 2018 or a top of whatever. Again, these two use all the time. I don't really try out new mascaras. There's so many I try and I just don't like, and I always stick to these two. And I know you guys are probably sick and tired of hearing about this, but I love the Urban Decay Subversion Lash Primer matched with the L'Oreal Original Telescopic. So good. I love how they make my lashes look. First I curl them, apply this, then my L'Oreal mascara. Just so nice. It's just so nice. There's like no mascara that compares. Okay, so we are almost done. The last category is lip products. So for lip products, this was definitely the toughest one just because I constantly try out and use different lip products all the time. Like month to month, I have different favorite lip products that I use. So what I decided to do is just talk about like my current favorites and my lip liner that's always been my favorite. So the lip liner is the Kylie Jenner lip liner in Coconut. Love this. Literally almost gone. So good. I feel like I could use this with so many different lipsticks, lip glosses. And then the past month or so, my favorite lipstick and lip glosses has been this KKW set. So it came with 90s Style, Oh my gosh, the formula of these is so nice, long lasting. It doesn't like flake. It's just really, really good, you guys. I also love the packaging. And then I do have a Nude 3, which this is a cream, and this one's a matte. And then in this little set that I bought, it did come with a lip gloss, and it is in the shade Rose Gold. Absolutely beautiful. I'm actually wearing all 3 on my lips right now with this lip liner. I love how it looks. I do wear all of these alone. I sometimes mix them together, whatever I'm feeling that day, but I've really been reaching for these for the past month or so. So for lip products, I decided to do this because if I were to go through like my top lip products, I feel like that could be a whole separate video and we could talk about so many different things, just because I feel like I'm constantly changing it up and it's whatever mood I'm in. If I want to do a dark red, then that dark red is my favorite in that moment, right? There's so many amazing lipstick formulations out there. For lip glosses, I would have to say I love Kylie Cosmetics, if you guys wanted to know. I really, really like Glossier as well, and Morphe. And then for like lipsticks, I love MAC, love these KKWs, and I haven't really been that much into lipsticks, so kind of just like MAC. There were a few other ones. Oh, and I don't want to forget about Buxom. That's another great formula, the Buxom lip glosses, the plumping lip ones. So, so good. Definitely love that in 2019. Okay, so that is all for makeup, and then I quickly just want to talk about a perfume. So I am very, very picky with perfumes. There are only like 6 perfumes in this world that I like the smell of on me personally, and my favorite for this year would have to be the Versace Bright Crystal Absolute in this like dark pink color. I love it. Oh my god, I'm almost out of this one. I'm so sad. But this is a new fragrance that I tried this year and I just loved it. I feel like I wore it so much and I got so many compliments on it. I mean, it's insane. Everybody's like, oh my god, you smell so good. I'm like, Versace, Versace, Versace. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys as well. Alrighty, that was a pretty long video. I tried to be as quick as I possibly can while giving you guys some information. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, all of the products that I talked about will be in the description and down below alongside my social media networks. So you guys should definitely follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And of course, hit that subscribe and like button. Let me know what some of your favorite products for 2019 were down in the comments down below. I love trying out new makeup, as you all know, so there might be things that I haven't tried out yet, or some things that you guys loved and I didn't. So definitely leave that on the comments below. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.